What's going on, everybody? This is Travis.
And this is Phillip.
And welcome back to Candid at the Movies. And today we'll be reviewing the sci-fi action film known as Tron Ares. And this movie does star Jared Leto, Jeff Bridges, Gillian Anderson, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, and Jodie Turner-Smith. And Phillip, how you feel about Tron as a whole?
Well, again, you're going to get vastly different experience with the Tron series because, again, and I know it's hard to believe, but here I am going into another series as a virgin. So my first Tron experience, yes, I did not see the first one, did not see the second one. Don't hold it against me. Sometimes you need a fresh perspective to figure some of this stuff out instead of being biased by what happens in the past. So true. I'm the virgin again, and Travis is the experienced one. He done seen both the ones that come before. So going into this with fresh eyes, this one's hard to. Well, let's give you the background, the synopsis of the story. And the synopsis of the story is you got two competing technology businesses, and they both on the chase after what they call a permanence code, so that they can sustain this artificial intelligence stuff that they're creating. They can create items from artificial intelligence, but at the beginning of the film, they have life cycles of staying substantive of about 29 minutes. So they're in search of this alleged permanency code to help keep those things up and running and from degrading after time. So that's where we enter the movie at, and you follow all. If you've seen these AI movies, you know there's always a rogue somewhere in there that just can't keep following orders. It's got to go off on its own. And like to borrow a line from the movie, Pinocchio wants to be a real boy.
That was in the movie,
yeah. So that's basically what this is, and you follow as they pursue finding this code and trying to implement it. So with that, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I can see where they were going with it, and I can tell where they wanted to end up with it. And notice, this is a regular review, because if it stuck up the joint, different intro, welcome to Candid's Bad Movie Review. But this is not that. So, I'm on the fence. Because it wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible, but to borrow Phillip Jr.'s, my son's saying, nah.
Every bit of that, because
nah.
Like, there was so much they could have did, you thought they were going to do, and then it turned into just Jared Leto talking about how he likes the 80s and Depeche Mode, and then they try to put in this you miss your sister scene with the beautiful music. It was thrown together at weird times, but then over the 80% of the movie is taken so seriously. And then they try to add that in there. They had some cool tributes to the original movie, making the filter look just like the original.
That's what I assume.
Which was cool as hell.
Yes.
They did an info dump at the beginning to where it would get anybody that ain't seen the last two movies caught up. And
yeah.
I mean,
at least that's the way I feel. But it just let me feel it. That's why I'm on the fence. And you know me, I shoot from the wallet.
Right.
So, Trav, how you feeling?
Like, the star of the movie was Jodie Turner-Smith, in all honesty. She gave a great performance, probably one of her top performances she's been delivering. Give her some more roles.
Yeah, she played a bad guy very well. It was almost, if you can imagine, the old girl from Black Panther, the one that leads the group that guards T'Challa. What's her name?
Denai Gore. Yeah.
It's almost if you had her and turned her evil.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a great way to explain that. And I feel like she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
I like Jared Leto when he wants to perform. This looks like one of those, hey, the director told me I can do whatever I want, and I'm just going to act this monotone way through 95% of this movie. That's all I got out of him. He's done great in other movies. I'm not saying Suicide Squad, and I'm definitely not saying Morbius. He's got good movies. I just don't know why he's in cruise control lately. That's the best way to explain it.
Might be a certain time in his life where, he just feels like he can cruise right on.
Well, I don't think he can cruise with all these controversies you got.
Oh, I'm not up to date on controversy, so I don't.
A lot of essays. and having a cult with his band. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Tron because this is a Disney movie. And Nine Inch Nails, y'all did a great job with the music. Y'all did a great job. I don't think y'all were as good as Daft Punk from the last movie, but just as good as my book. And Evan Peters, you played your slimy bad guy role to perfection as always. I just wish you had more time on the screen.
He did. Yeah. Because it's always one that's got to take it overboard.
Yeah, you gotta do stuff that ain't working.
And he just went overboard with it and suffered what most of us would consider a major consequence from it. But I feel like it was minor to him. But you'll see if you watch the film. Don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
But he played his villain role well.
Yeah.
Played it well.
Nobody was in the theater.
Yeah, you would think for opening weekend, not this Sunday, but you would think for opening weekend, it might have had a little more people in there. But no, we was in there in peace.
Yeah.
And no children crying. Nobody was even talking back to the screen.
Nobody was laughing at the jokes they gave.
And it was one of the rare, quiet movie events. Just
for it to be a big movie, it was one of the quiet ones we've had this year.
Yes. For it to be a big movie, yes, you don't expect this.
Yeah.
You expect some noise, a little bit of chatter, little something, or even the little for you. Daddy, why they got that red stuff chasing after them?
Yeah, that would have been something you would expect.
But you get none of that. Nope. Nothing.
They had some cool popcorn buckets, but I don't think they was worth the money.
Not that it's bad. Not bagging on it. Not that it's bad. Man.
And that's why my score is just gonna be a C.
Yes. Yes. However you see it, whichever way is the correct way.
Whichever way.
C. Yes.
Yeah.
C. Yeah, because me, I shoot from the wallet, and the wallet says if you want to roll the dice, go ahead. You it's 50-50. You might like it, you might not. And if you got a varying opinion, leave that in the comment section because we'd like to know. Yeah, in case we missed something, give us a point of view that we ain't that we didn't see. We might have missed it somewhere in there. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe at the bottom, and leave a comment if you disagree with how we felt. We're just middle of the road.
I probably watched this over the last Jurassic Park, in all honesty. That's if you've seen that shows you where I'm at.
We ain't gonna get into that.
You still hurt by Scarlett?
We ain't gonna get it. She couldn't say the movie. We ain't gonna get into that. That's another conversation for another time. But yeah, just it's a roll of the dice. You might like it, you might not. But if you do like it, that's why I said leave a comment down there. Yep. Maybe give us a different perspective that we can go back and say, hey, okay, we missed this. Maybe we need to rewatch it. Maybe. Just saying. So, but after all of that, y'all go out, get that popcorn, try you some flavors that maybe you ain't tried before, or just get your classic flavor that you like and keep munching. But yes. But other than that, you guys have a good afternoon. I'm Phillip.
I'm Travis.
And thank you for joining us at Candid at the Movies. We will see you soon. Peace.
Yes, sir.